Hello, welcome to the Ball Blade and Yum Kitchen. If it's your first time here, my name is Chris. Thank you for joining us. We are cooking dinner, and what you'll find here in the Ball Blade Yum Kitchen is real home cooking done together, really. We don't go hard. There's no magic. It's just simple Thermomix meals done easy. So today I am whipping up a beef and mushroom stroganoff, but I'm doing it with chicken. You know, sometimes people ask me, can you do that in the Thermomix? And yes, you can. The machine actually doesn't know the difference between beef or chicken, and we can add that in instead. So I'm just chopping up some mushrooms at the moment. In the machine, I currently have some onion and some olive oil cooking off. Now, the first thing I want to tell you is I'm really grateful for a Thermomix because I just took the skin and quartered those onions and I was crying after that. So I'm grateful that I don't have to chop onions anymore because of my Thermomix. How good is that? Now, if you haven't made the beef and let me put my teeth back in. Beef and mushroom stroganoff before in your Thermi, you may not know that this one is actually served with cabbage noodles. So I've got my cabbage pre-chopped down here ready to go into this recipe. The first step actually tells you how to do that, and you can use the cutter for that if you wish. Now, the cutter happens to be one of our post rewards at the moment. So if you decide to book a demo this month, you can grab the cutter for just $50. How good is that? Okay, I'm going to finish these off. I have no idea how many I've got here. I'm really just winging this recipe tonight. I'm obviously going to follow the instructions as we go, but you know, I might have a little extra or a little less of something, and I'm okay with that. That's the other thing I love about my Thermomix. It might be finished, but I'm not quite ready for it yet. So it can just wait until I'm ready. Okay, next, let's have a look where we're up to. We're going to chop it. 3 seconds. Nice little chop onion. Let's have a little sip of it. So remember I said I popped that in quarters. Check it out. Nicely chopped. All beautiful, ready to go as the base. Now it does ask me to scrape it down. So with our TM7 spatula, it's nice and long, so it does all the side for you. And next, and we're going to, it says 250 grams of beef fillet steak. I've got chicken. That's what's going in tonight. I think I've got a little more chicken than what it says. Oh, I do, nearly 200 grams extra. You know what, it's going to be okay, I promise you. So I'm going to hit next, and it says to cook it for 7 minutes on intense heat. Now I can go in here and to this one, and I'm going to add another 2 minutes to that. Ugh, that wasn't very clever, was it? 2 minutes, 6 minutes. Let me go for, what did I say it was? 7 minutes? Let's go for about 9 minutes. There we go. Now that's going to cook away. It's on intense, so it's cooking quite intensely there, and it's also getting to 160 degrees. You won't be able to hear this, but what it's doing is turning and stopping and turning and stopping, and you'll be able to see soon the color on here is changing. This is a kind of a greeny yellow color right now. It's going to get hotter and hotter, and it's going to change to red. So that's all happening. I've got all the rest of my ingredients here ready to go. I've got my mushies ready to go in. I've got some dry white wine, some paprika. This did ask for a meat stock paste. I got my veggie stock paste because that's what I have. Some Dijon mustard is going in. And what I'm going to do, once this is browned off, I'm actually going to steam this on the top. So on top of my machine like this, I'm going to be steaming all my cabbage so that it gets served as noodles. So that'll all be softened on the top while I'm cooking on the bottom. How good is that? So, browning away. Don't be scared to start adjusting some of your recipes in your Thermomix. Have a play with it. Like, you know, you can't get too much wrong. Just know that if you're cooking something, you might need to add a little bit of extra time, take away a little bit of time, but mostly it's just hit browning mode now with 7.5 minutes to go, and you can see that red. I hope you can see that red. Anyway, I can see it there. So it's pretty cool and it's pretty easy. Let me tell you a little bit about what's going on in Thermomix world while we have a few moments. First and foremost, tomorrow night we've got a cooking class. Myself and a couple of my Thermomix besties are getting together. Well, actually we're not. We're getting together online, so you'll be able to jump on with us and watch us cook. So we've got everything from soups to ragout and an amazing dessert. I know it's amazing because I got the dessert portion, so how lucky am I? So what I love is that we are coming together with years and years and years of experience. One of these people has been around in Thermomix world so long, I can't remember when she started. It was forever, and they have both been amazing mentors to me, and I'm very excited to share this platform with them. If you'd like the link for that, you need to register in advance. So comment below and say register please, and I will send you the link to register. It will be about an hour and a half max, and we are going to give you so many hints and tips for your current machine and for the TM7. Speaking of your current machine, if you have an older Thermomix right now, you can trade them up. So you can trade your TM31, your TM5 or your TM6 for up to $750 on one of these babies. So that's exciting news. Now, if you are new to Thermomix or you don't own one, we have not forgotten about you. We have a trade-in deal that allows you to trade up a kitchen appliance that replace the Thermomix replaces. So think blender, kettles, rice cookers, egg boilers, those kinds of things. You can send them back to Thermomix and you'll get $150 off your TM7. How good is that? Let me tell you, there's so many changes with the TM7. It is upgrading itself constantly, and the size of the screen and the quietness of it is just the start of what this machine can do. It has got so many amazing features and intuitive features that have made a difference to my cooking. But wait, there's more, and there's still no knives, no. But right now, if you host a demo and invite 2 friends to help you eat the food, you will find that you will be getting yourself free host rewards just for hosting with 2 friends. You can get everything from the brand new thermoserver, which looks a whole lot like this baby. Keeps food warm for up to 2 hours. That is yours. Sorry, up to 4 hours, and that is yours free just for hosting your demo. Or our ramekins, they're the ones I'll be cooking with tomorrow night. You also can get yourself a second bowl for just $190. Host happy with the food. If they decide to host their own demo, there's $100 of them, $100 waiting for them just for booking their demo from your demo. How good is that? So I'd love you to come along tomorrow night. If you do that, we can talk more about this demoing thing and all these offers that we have. There is so many right now. It is one of the best times I have ever seen to buy a Thermomix. So if you're considering it, please just send me a message, pop it below. If you know someone, think about it. Who do you know who struggles with getting meals on the table every night? Who do you know who's a dreadful cook or really hates cooking and just wishes somebody else would manage it for them? Who do you know who really struggles with chopping and mobility issues and things like that? Thermomix can help in so many different ways. Who do you know who'd prefer to dance around the kitchen than be stirring a pot. That would be me. You know me. I much prefer to do a little boogie around the kitchen while dinner cooks itself, rather than be standing around stirring and chopping and doing all those kinds of things. Think about those people. We can even share an online demo for you to get those host rewards. I'd love to help you with that. So I've got 2.5 minutes to go. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? I'm going to have a scroll down my screen. What I love about this is that it's very easy to kind of figure out what you need next. I need mushrooms, I need my tomato paste, I need my white wine, I need my stock, I need my paprika, some salt, and some cayenne pepper if you choose, and some Dijon mustard. So I'm all ready to go for the next step. All I'm going to do is add them in, pop my varoma in position, and then we're going to steam them for another 15 minutes. Of course, I'm not going to keep you here for that long. I'm going to just get to this next step, and then I will let you go. But how easy is this? If you're a stroganoff fan, you are going to love this one. It's one of those 30-minute dinners. I mean, in the next step, I'm putting it on for 15 minutes. I can go and have a shower, get my jammies on if I like, get myself set up for the night, do kids' homework, do whatever it is that you need to do outside of the kitchen, because this is taking care of itself, and I really love that. Now, I did put this on a little bit longer, so I'm going to stop it now because I can. Thank you. And I'm going to hit next and give you a little look at what's going on in here. So my chicken, and that is cooking. My next step says I need to scrape it. If you're a shorty and you can't reach, take the bowl off. You're allowed to do that, you know. Give it a nice scrape around the bottom. Get all those, oh my gosh, that looks so yummy. And it looks like it's all been cooked through perfectly, which I'm very happy about. So next, let's add our ingredients. It says 350 grams of mushies. Let's see how many I have. Oh look, I'm a little under with the mushies, a little over with the chicken. It's all good. My tomato paste. 50 grams of tomato paste in. Oh, look at that. On my nose with that one. 100 grams of white wine. If you don't have white wine, my suggestion is a little bit extra of your stock and 100 grams of water is perfectly fine with this one, although the wine does give it a nice bit of flavour. Stock paste. Don't be scabby with your stock. That's my veggie stock. But meat stock is great in this too. It's at a tablespoon. I reckon that's about that. Next, I don't have tablespoons. I just make this up as I go. But a tablespoon of paprika. That's it. Pinch of salt to taste. Cayenne pepper. You can leave this out. I like to give it a little pinch. I think it gives it a bit of extra depth of flavour. Now last one is a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. All done. So we hit next. I love my list. I love ticking that off. For someone who's not a list person, I've discovered that actually keep me on track. So we're going to pop, I've left a little hole in my varoma down here so you guys can see there's a space in the middle there to let the air through. Popping the lid on top of that. And next, I'm going to hit play. There we go, 15 minutes. What I'm going to do when that's finished is give it a good stir, add some sour cream to that, and combine it and serve it with the cabbage. Now I have also boiled a couple of spuds in my thermi, or steamed a couple of spuds, because one of our guests is a big eater tonight, so he's getting a spud with his as well. You got any questions? You let me know. If you'd like to know more about how to cook with a Thermomix or helping someone get one on their bench, please reach out. I'd love to help you do that. And right now, I did forget to tell you this earlier, here's the other bonus for you. Just for peace of mind, Thermomix are offering us an extra 3 years, so that's a 5-year warranty on your TM7, and it's going to cost you $1 extra. How good is that? So reach out today, let's chat. It's been lovely having you in my kitchen. Bye.